Hello, Sebastian Craft here, and welcome to episode number 8 of Cherry Vanilla Survival. As you probably saw in the last couple minutes, I did a little montage because we have killed the dragon. The Ender Dragon has been killed. The Ender has been opened for all the stuff you need to do in the Ender. And that's what I'm going to show you today to get started on that. Yeah, it wasn't a particularly difficult fight. You kind of saw. It was about 5-6 of us, and it didn't it was simple. Nobody died. I didn't lose anything. Yeah, and I've made myself, it's actually relatively close to fine. I think it's just in like 500 blocks to spawn, which is pretty impressive for an ender portal thing. I don't know what you call it. I've made a little nether portal over to it. Make it a little faster, because it's still a bit of a walk. If we head over here, I can show you what it looks like. So yeah, we've also getting it started on the Enderman farm soon, obviously. That's kind of one of the main reasons why we have the end. For the XP and all the ender portals, obviously. And me and one other person, I'm just going to be helping out. One other person's going to be doing a lot of the main stuff, and I'm going to be started on the passageway soon here. I'll probably show you a bit of that. But of course, the main part of this episode will be working back on the farm, back at the spawn base. Getting the storage system, which I've been doing some fiddling with in creative to make that. I need to get that finished up and do all the decorations, storage room, etc. If we head over here, this is the end portal. Make a little slime block launcher here. We can go into the end, and if over here I can show you what the end looks like. It's really not a lot right now. We got this is where the passage to the end farm is going to go. I still have to go down, I believe, quite a lot. Somehow we'll figure that out eventually. We should probably move this here, and then the portal. Actually, we didn't, I guess, plan this particularly well, but the portal is way over there, so it didn't work particularly well. So it's a long box. Again, that's probably another project we have to do, is to make a passageway that goes there. Okay, let's get over here. And yeah, the Enderman farm I'm going to be using, confirmed that we're going to be using the Endermite version. So that should be really good. It's nice and efficient, and much easier than the old piston types. Because obviously, how the mechanic works is that Endermen want to kill Endermites. So if you put an Endermite in a minecart or something, or enclosed somewhere in the middle, and then have a big spawning platform around it, the Enderman will go towards the thing, and if you put holes, then they'll fall down, which is great, and it's much more efficient. I'm gonna need some ladders, I think, because we need to go down to near void level. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to some ladders. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on this passageway a little bit, because I said I was gonna work on it. And I'll show you what it looks like, and then we will go get started on the farm. Okay, just a quick update to what stuff is going down in the end. It's been a couple days since the, actually no, it's been a day since the Ender Dragon fight and the fusing has been done. Somebody's made a path going back to that portal here, and then I'll show you what I've been working on mainly, is the passageway over to the Enderman farm. So I've done that completely, and if we hop, and managed to lose my armor and some of my tools in the process of making this. But yeah, if we hop over here, and you should be able to see any moment here, is the beginning of the Enderman farm. It's not me that's working on it mainly, it's going to be somebody else, but I will probably be helping, and I'll sort of give you some updates as it comes along. As you can see, it's just the bottom area, and then the top platform and the Endermite and stuff hasn't been done. Anyways, we are going to take a break from the end-related bits and bobs here for now, and we're going to head over and work on the farm again for a bit. The first thing we're going to do is make the automated storage / sorting system for all the drops, so that you can put them in the chest at the top there, and then they'll go down and be filled into the chest, and then when you want to get them out, you can go down below it and grab them. And I set up a nice little design in creative that I'm going to show you in a second, just for the working prototype, and then when we go there, put that in, make sure we hopefully have enough hoppers. Go and put that in, and then we'll work on decorating it, and then move on to some more the stairs going into it, and all the other bits and bobs that we need to do. Anyways, I'll meet you over in creative. Okay, here we are over at my super flat world. As you can see, some stuff is going on. And here is the prototype. So this would be the top floor of the thing. I haven't used the right materials, but again, this is just a functional prototype, and will not have, the decoration will be different. Anyways, here's the chest that you're gonna put everything in, and then there'll be a ladder here, 3 blocks away. It's gonna go down to the storage room / where all the stuff comes down. So here's the sorting system all laid out. You're gonna have 4 chests: 1 seeds, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. And you can also use these chests. These will be the overflow chests. There is some bugs right now where some items get stuck in here. for some reason. Even though this should be flowing through the hopper, but the hopper gets locked from the sorting mechanism, etc. And over here we have our miscellaneous chest of anything else that gets stuck in the system. And over here we can go with the redstone. It's just the simplest version of a sorting system. So the items come down here, move across, and it's any ones that get all the way past the sorting system go in there, and then they go into these chests, which is the 22 items. You can go look at a quick video on how this works, if you want to see it. Then the comparators and then everything else running in here. If you go look here, these hoppers, which are flowing out of the first chest into the second chest, it's sort of an overflow type thing. Also, these redstone torches also lock them, so we end up with stuff stuck in different chests and stuff. It isn't great, but since it's all going to be very bulk storage, I'm going to leave it for now. And once I'm hoping to build something along these lines for our main storage system once we get the base in the main storage system in the base. Once we have that set up, I want to do at least some automated sorting for that, and then I'll eventually have to figure out sort out all the kinks and stuff here, because I don't want, obviously, when you have diamonds, you don't want just like 10 of them stuck in the system, or even a couple stuck in the system. But anyways, I'm gonna go and get started hollowing the area out, and then start building on this. Hopefully, have all the materials. I think the hoppers might be the only thing we don't have enough of, and we should have enough wood/iron to make the rest of them. Anyways, I'm gonna go get all that set up, and then I'll show you when I have this progress done. Okay, just a quick update here. I've gotten started on the whole sorting system. I've hauled out the whole area here, added some of the hoppers in here, and some of the chests. Still haven't done any when it's done. Here's I'm going to be doing that next. If I go up here, show you where this is. This, you come down here. This is the chest where you're going to dump all your stuff, and that connects to the hoppers down. If I can get down here, that'd be great. Come on, there we go. So that connects over to here, right here, I believe. There you go. So it goes right here. Luckily, I actually had enough hoppers flying around from that farm that we tore apart and stuff like that, so I didn't have to make any more hoppers. But yeah, gotta go and do all the redstone in the back here and all the rest of the hoppers, etc., and make some more chests, etc., and stuff. And you can see I made a little passage right here. I'm just sort of laying out where I want all the farm-related bits in this thing. I have them all connected via underground passageways. If we go down here, there's nothing in there, but that's where I plan to add my sugarcane farm, which is gonna be like kind of on the water. Kind of sort of. And then if you go up here, this is comes out on this island over here, which is where we're gonna have our animal related stuff, and maybe some pumpkin farm stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna make a barn up here and put all our animals in it. But yeah, what I wanna do is I wanna have the sugarcane farm right here. So you see this, what you just sort of see top. I'm gonna be using sort of a triangular design. I'll show you later when we make it. But so I want to sort of be able to see it from the top here, so you can look down into it. It's not going to be coming. It's going to just end like right here, the top of it, and the storage room and all this bottom stuff will be down here. And if we head back down here quickly, I can show you there, and over here, door going out across the farm. Anyway, so I just want to sort of have everything connected up like that, just sort of to sort of connect everything together, and then we're gonna have a passageway. And if we head up here. That's another thing we need to do in this episode. That was weird. We need to make ourselves stairs to go around here. Oh, there's a lot of mobs. But yeah, and what was I gonna say? I don't remember anymore. I was gonna do something up here. Oh yeah. If I shoot these mobs here before they kill me, come on. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna be doing here is actually probably building some kind of sort of semi-decorative bridge here. It sort of goes up. And it goes over to that island there, the animal island. Anyways, that's sort of the plan for the next few episodes, I think, or maybe we'll do something else. So, but yeah, the plan for the next few weeks, whatever. And then yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go get working on the redstone, finish all the redstone for the sorter, and then I'll show you when it's all done. And here we are. We have all the redstone and all the functional parts of this thing in. We have all the chests here. We got one for each of the plant stuff that we're going to have, and I have all the 22 items and all these things here. And then we have the miscellaneous chest here. And then we have all the redstone back here, comparators, all the redstone stuff over here, torches and the repeaters, and that's all finished and ready. So we're just going to head up here and try this out and see if it's going to work. I haven't tested this yet, so I don't really know. It looks over everything. It's really not a particularly complicated circuit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick one of each kind of thing in here, and one of something else. See if the miscellaneous item chest works. So yeah, if we head back here, we should see some redstone going on. There we go. We got this particular repeater is on. I believe that is the carrot chest. And hopefully, if everything is working, we're getting carrots in here. Ta-da! And this should have shut off already. I believe, yeah, we're still having the problem where a few get stuck. And one each gets stuck in there, which is really not a big deal. So, and then, yeah, one over there then. And then hopefully in a second here, after we wait, we got trap chests. There's kind of a weird behavior that they don't update. Actually, I can't really show you. They don't update. If you just hold it on, they won't tick up like that. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, again, we got some weird stuff getting stuck in here. I believe the trap chests and stuff work a bit differently. I have to look into that. But yeah, we should have some wheat in here and some seeds. Are they still filtering through? It feels like something's gotten caught somewhere. Oh no, I didn't put very many seeds in. Okay, so everything's shut off, and there should be the rotten flesh in here. So yeah, that is successful, I believe. It's not perfect, obviously, because we're still getting some stuff stuck in there, but that's not a big deal. So yeah, now we can use it. We can just stick the items up when we do our farm. We can just grab the items, like this. Poisonous potatoes will end up in the. I didn't feel like making a whole setting system just for them, even though we get 3 or 4 each time we harvest. That, and that should all eventually filter down. If we look at the potato chest, like that. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get some decorating done. I want to put some glass in front of this bit here, cover this up. The ceilings. I want to make a nice archway to go here, because eventually this might be a fairly major corridor. To get to different places. Put a door here. This is the redstone apartment. I need some torches. And then sort of do the floor. I'll probably have some kind of checkered pattern, maybe. Or I might just do stone bricks. We'll see. I don't want it to be. It doesn't need to be too decorative. It just sort of needs to be. I kind of want it to be sort of a basement type of look. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get started on the decorating. And I'll show you when it's done. And then we can move on to the stairs and stuff. And here we are. We have decorated the little cellar storage area. So it looks like we got some lighting, just use some dark oak wood, etc. And we have a little chest labeled. I put some furnaces in here because it smelled potatoes and things. Missed the chest. And that's about it. We have the passageway going over to the island over there. I haven't decorated this part. Yep. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I did approximately a whole harvest of the farm. This is how much resources we got. Which is pretty impressive, actually. We have slightly too many potatoes because we already had potatoes before. But yeah, that's how many resources from one harvest of the farm. It's already going back in like the 2 hours in between when I did that and now. So yeah, I'm not going to need to harvest this very often, or if we do, we're going to have to empty these chests into something larger storage. We could put another chest in the ground like here. I'm thinking about it, but it's not going to look great unless we completely resize the room, which is not really what I want to do. So yeah. Anyways, let's go and do the stairs quickly here. Okay, so I think it's time for this little hut that we started out with to go. There's not a lot of reason to keep it around, so yeah. Let's get rid of this so that we can have more space to do the stairs and everything. Okay, so now we have no more house here, and we have 2 rather dangerous holes in the ground going down to the mine. We'll have to figure out what we can do with that. Actually, no, we're probably just going to block this up. We are probably going to make a mine shaft beginning area in the mesa biome, because there's no really point of going over here to mine, and there's no advantage of it being in spawn chunks, and we are kind of running out of space here, so we'll probably just block this up. But anyways, now let's and we have this kind of awkward nether portal now that we have to deal with. We'll probably end up moving this, maybe like flipping it, rotating it or something to make it look a little better. But yeah, now we have to on these stairs, which I have really no idea how I'm going to do them. But anyways, let's do it. And that's done. The stairs are in. I've just sort of opened up this kind of corner here. Really simple. I don't know if I might change this finish. Like it's kind of a little bit blah right now, but it'll work. I've put some chests here, just general storage, the bed, so that we can sleep over here. And I've sort of cleaned this area up a little bit. I need to get some obsidian for that. I've just sort of rotated the portal here. It's in essentially the same spot, so I didn't have to do any relinking. And then I just sort of moved the path around here a little bit. The stairs go down here. And this is where the bridge is going to go. And I thought about doing this episode, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do that at the beginning of next episode. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of sort of little things around next episode, and maybe start working on the barn or the sugarcane farm or something around here. But for now, we are gonna go head back to the mesa, and we're gonna start working on a project here just quickly at the end of this episode. Just because I did notice when we blocked up the mine there that we don't have a mining spot somewhere in here in this sort of utility area that I marked out for the mesa base. I'm going to make ourselves a nice stairway down, and then the whole mineshaft system. And I think probably, since we're already in the groove, hopefully I have enough time to do this episode, put a item collection and sorting system for the mine. So have something so you can just dump all your items when you're mining at somewhere instead of coming up over the surface and sorting them out. You can just dump them somewhere, and then they'll be sorted into chests for all the minerals and more stuff. And there's really not that many. You can, if you have like gravel, dirt, cobblestone, smooth. Okay, and after computer reboot later, we are back, and I was just saying we're gonna have all the chests, the different things. There isn't too many of them. So kind of the one problem is if you're using a combination of silk touch and non-silk touch picks, you can be getting ores, and like the ore versions themselves, or the actual thing like coal, you can get the coal ore and the coal bits and diamonds and things like that. So that might be kind of complicated because I don't only have so much iron right now to make hoppers. So I may have to sort of just assume that I'm not going to be using silk touch, or I am going to be using silk touch. Probably not, because sometimes I won't. Like right now, I don't have a silk touch pick set up. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to probably actually have that on the surface and build an item elevator, just a simple one, to get it up here. So somewhere along here, probably actually want to do it like this, and we'll just go down. Probably 3 ride like that. And it'll go all the way down, and then at the bottom we'll have some hopper area you can dump stuff in, or chests. And then you can have, then we'll just have an item elevator via sort of simple one with the glass, water stream that you use the glass to push it up, and then we'll have come up to the top here and have a nice little storage building, kind of in that style, with all the chests in it that will sort of sort everything out. So then when you're done mining, you can come up and grab all the stuff that you mined with, maybe leave the cobblestone there. We'll have some mass storage for cobblestone, and then and then you can just hop back and put everything away and get everything smelted up. And maybe we can have some auto. Actually, that's probably a good idea. We can have auto smelting for the ores, which is kind of cool. That's again another thing we can do because we have everything in the sorting system and the hopper system and everything. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on digging this and digging out some areas and putting in the hoppers at the bottom, and then I'll show you when we get ready to do some of the redstone mechanism work. Okay, so we have a lot of the major components of the mining system in, except for the sorting system. So if we head down here, the shaft that I've dug here. So we're going to decorate this, probably add some sort of wooden support. I'm not going to do too crazy because obviously it's a long way. And then we have the main passage right here. Like so, it goes to the end, and we'll have mines on each side every whatever often. I'll have to figure out what the ideal spacing is going to be. Yeah, every so often. And then down the middle, actually, if you look down here, we have a water and packed ice stream here. So every once in a while, we're going to have holes like this. I'm going to put a chest here, and a hopper, and a chest, and a hopper, and a dropper, and some redstone and stuff sort of hidden in this floor here. And that will be and then you can just stick stuff in the chest, and it'll be spit out into the item system here. That's also a problem that if it lands on the ice, then okay, we'll have to make sure that it doesn't land on the ice. But well, anyways. So I have the water stream here. It goes all the way along the edge of the down the middle of the passageway, all the way to the end, I believe, which is here. Come on. Here's the end of the passageway. So that's here, and then I'm gonna make it go all the way to the to where it comes out. Where the tunnel comes out, so we can have the sorting system up there. And we'll have an item elevator that's going to take all the stuff from up here, which I'll show you in a second here, and spit it out at the top, and then we'll both sort it into all these things here. Yeah, so this is my kind of first time doing something like this, so it's kind of interesting. There's an access portal here. I thought this is where the item elevator was going to go, but then I realized that you have to do a turn to get item elevators to work. I completely forgot about that there. So the item elevator is actually going to be that way a little bit, and here is the beginnings of it, functional beginnings of it. It works right now, just I haven't expanded it up because I don't have time. And we'll do that and then finish up the episode. As you can see, if I drop an item like I did accidentally there, well, that might actually not work, but yeah. And then it takes an item and then Grab some ladders here. We'll probably actually have. Well, that worked well. Come on, you can do it. Let's grab cobblestone here. Let's do this again. Okay. And you can see the items will come out if we do this again here. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna work all the time because what this item water, the second water stream does is it sort of aligns the items to the edge, so that they work in the item elevator better. I don't know if that will work. As you can see, they will hop up really quickly here and end up top here. So we know we should extend this all the way up to surface, which is actually a long way considering we're only at level 12 right now. Like so. And then we'll, yeah. Anyways, I'll show you when that's done, and then we'll finish the episode, and we'll finish the, we'll make the sorting system and all the decorations in the next episode. So yeah, I'll show you that when it's done. Okay, here we are. I finished up the item elevator and everything. I did actually, originally, if we pop back here, I can show you. Back here I had it go quite a bit farther, and then I changed what I wanted to do at the top, my plans for the storage area and everything, so I moved it back here quickly. I didn't really have anything built. Yeah, so it goes along here, it gives a turn, and then we have the complete item elevator going all the way up, if you can see here, to the surface. It's kind of hard to see here, but you can see a little bit of the light at the top there. So yeah, so when you put an item in here, like so, you have to do it from this water stream over here so they're aligned properly. You put it like that, and then you can see here, it shoots up. So, if we hop back up to the surface, we have this nice convenient little surface slider. This is actually probably going to be permanent, at least somewhat. Pop up here. And as you can see, it comes out right at the top here, right in the middle of the stairs, which is kind of annoying. As you can see here, the item elevator is done. Items, they usually end up popping up. On the top here, sometimes they fall down. So we'll have to set it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have hoppers, chains, to grab it, and then it's going to bring it across here. And the storage room is going to be like sort of split on each side of the stairs. So you're going to have like 5 or 6 items on this side, and then 5 or 6 items on this side, like this. And it's going to be very similar to this style of building over here, except it's going to be sort of like a half a building here. So it'll be just like this wall here, and then this wall will be really empty. So I'm going to stick to the same color scheme and basic structure area of that. So that, yeah, the chest will be going along here. All the redstone will kind of be in this hill here, and the path will be in the middle, and we'll have more chests and storage and everything here. Anyways, the next step is, in the process of doing this here, is to make the little circuits, dropper circuits, dispenser, dropper, one of the two, one of the little dispenser dropper circuits. They're going to go in at every little entrance, or every so often, every, I don't know, 10 blocks or whatever, every entrance, because we're going to have things to go like this off, and we'll decorate them a little bit, and then, I don't know, like 5 or 6 blocks later we'll have in there one like that. So every one of these will have a chest, and then a dropper, a chest, and then a hopper flowing into a dropper, and the dropper with an automatic dropping circuit that's going to drop them into the water stream over here. As you can see, we don't have a lot of room to deal with here, so it's going to be a little cramped, but I've managed to figure it out. Anyways, I'm going to head over to creative and show you the little circuit that I assembled. Not my invention, but the little circuit I assembled that will work with this area. Okay, here it is. If we take a look at it here, so you put some blocks in here, circuit fires up, and then they get spewed out here. So this is where the item stream would be. This is where the ice, this cobblestone here is the ice and the water, and we actually have to we'll have to bring it down to only 1 block high in a few spots, because the redstone needs to go on top of it right here. And then, yeah, we'll have the chest. It won't be right in the middle of the path, but it should be off one, because I can't, unless I want to have the chests above the surface of the tunnel, which will be like here. So I want to have the chests here, like so, which I don't think I want to, because then you wouldn't be able to run along it very well. I'm going to have them along here. I have a hopper flowing into there, and we have this little comparative circuit. I don't really understand how it works, but it does. It does work. I just found it on YouTube. And it spits out all the stuff in here, and we'll just have one every so often here, and then I'll split it out. Anyways, I have to go and get all the resources for that assembled, which is going to take a little bit, because I think it's a couple comparators, a couple repeaters and stuff. each. Anyways, I'm gonna get those assembled and build one in survival, and I'll show it to you. Okay, here is the little contraption in survival, all set up here. We just have all the redstone, just barely fits, like this, flash for the floor. And then we have the dropper facing down like that, so then when we put some items, say this, into here, they get dispensed out into the water stream. Like so, not particularly fast. Oh, it seems like it's kind of going a little crazy here. That's probably just because of problems. It can only go also as fast as the hopper feeds it too, so it ends up being it's fine. It's not too bad. It's a little slow. Anyways, there it is, and then they all went down to the up to the water stream, and then to the elevator, and then we can go take some stone in a block here and completely cover this up so it's completely flush, just barely with the floor. And it all works out, and I couldn't actually move the water stream any lower than that because below that is bedrock, so we wouldn't be able to put any below that is the first layer of bedrock, so we wouldn't be able to put any whatchamacallit, ice underneath it. And then if we head back up to the elevator, we should see the items there. And if you look up here, the items are just starting to come up now. And ta-da, we have 25 or whatever amount of smooth stone is there. And it's not extremely fast. It took me a little bit to get up the stairs, but it's definitely fast enough. Anyways, I'm gonna build these. I don't know how far apart I'm gonna be building them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even line them up with the passageways a lot. I'm just gonna put them every so often, and they do take a fair bit of resources and a bit of space. So I'll probably have one like here and one here, and then one like over here maybe, like here. I'll have to count how many I need. Here maybe. Every so often, every like 10 or 15 blocks or whatever. Here, and maybe one at the end here. And then we will be able to do them, and then we'll be able to just sort of come out of the passageways and pick the closest one, stick it all in there, and they'll all get dispensed. Anyways, I think it's actually kind of cool. They aren't silent, obviously, but that's not a problem with this. It's good actually that you know that they're working. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and build all those, and then I'm gonna, and I'll show you that. And then after that, we just have to make the decorations around each passageway, each entranceway here. I just want to do a quick little wood structure or something like that. And then yeah, I think we'll just finish up the episode then, and we'll finish all the storage room and all the finishing decorations and stuff upstairs in the next episode. Okay, so we're just finishing up here the last bits that I want to do this episode. As you can see here, put the stairs. I still have to do something about these little access hatches at one point. I'll probably leave them in there just in case I need to do something in there, but I'll have to cover them up somehow. If we go down here, I can show you all the progress that has been done. So first thing I've done is I've added these little mine entrances here. It's for each thing I want to do. They're, I believe, 8 blocks apart, so that's a good ideal distance. Both sides labeled, numbered, so I can kind of know what they are, and then I just have them all running along there. And I have all the dispenser systems all in here, all the way along here. So I believe I think we have 16 mines, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here, that's supposed to be 16, but yeah, yeah, I think we have just a pretty good amount. 16. There we go. And then what I did is, except for this little bit here, which I need to patch up, I've completely taken all the walls and made them smooth stone, so everything looks a little better. I might do something on the floor here eventually, maybe like run some stone bricks down the middle. I don't know, but then this is sort of a nice little simple design I came up with. It isn't too complicated. And then we have a little chest down here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So what we have to do next here is go up to the top here, and where the elevator comes out. Those stairs are very fast now, so we'll just have to extend this elevator up, and then we'll have the hopper line going across and then into the storage system, which is going to be back here. We have to make the whole platform and figure out how many different audio filters I can. I also want to try to see if I can figure out the design, or see if my current design or something supports having multiple items in each filter, which would be great, because I don't only want to have a chest for, like, for instance, coal ore and just coal itself, because I may not be using mixed, like not mixed, using silk touch and or not silk touch picks at the same time, or different times. My game is lagging, so I'll be back in a second here. Okay, but yeah, I don't want to have that many chests if not necessary, considering we already have probably 10 or 15 even without the not or duplicates. But yeah, other than that, that's all gonna be for next episode. So I think we'll sort of spend the first third to half the episode on that, and then when we go back to spawn and work on a bridge there, and maybe work on the barn for a bit. Work on starting the barn project to put the animals in, and just sort of generally working on that area. But yeah, other than that, and that's all we have time for this episode. Yeah, so I'm going to see you later. Bye.